All right, Nissan Leaf, one drive, again, electric vehicle. Interior is nice. I like the flat bottom wheel. Gauges are good. Radio's nice. Seems a decent quality given that the vehicle's about $30,000 with those tax rebates. Maybe even to the 20s. So maybe one of the cheaper EVs out there, really. Pure EV. So it's not a hybrid like a Prius or some of the other cars out there. It's a pure EV. So here's the power button. Comes to life. Here's the shifter. You got your E-pedal, which basically, I turn it off because it's regenerating the brakes for energy, but you know, when you let off the gas, it kind of slows you down immediately. So some people don't like that feeling, especially if you have passengers, they might get motion sickness from it. Plus it's just so weird, you know, to step off the gas, you slow down really hard. So I just turn that off to leave it more traditional driving. But here's the shifter. You basically push it over, up, it's reverse. As you can see, the cameras come up, has the around view, bird's eye view, what Nissan calls it. So you got your reverse over here on this side, then your top view from on the right side. Push it over, push it down, that's back in drive. And then button on top is park. All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna go around here. And it makes a little whirring sound when you're driving. It's for blind pedestrian type of safety, so they can hear something. And reverse it makes a little bit louder sound. But yeah, it drives pretty smooth. But the EV thing is something to get used to. You gotta, like I said, if you have a home, probably be the best, or somewhere where you can charge it nightly, because here driving on vacation, kind of we didn't have access to a home charging, and so we had to go to the charging stations, which you'll see. But it's cool, it's quiet. Not too much wind noise, not too much road noise. But it's decently peppy. I mean, from a get, because you know it's instant torque. So you're gonna get a little quick boost, but it falls off pretty quick there. But I'll show you here in a second here. Quick 50. But yeah, you can hear the tires a little bit, but you know it's a car, so you're not gonna be serene. And again, for a $20,000 something car, it'll do for most people. I like how they updated the styling, because it's not funky like the other previous generation was. and definitely not as funky as the very first generation. Handling, maybe like a Versa or something. Kind of leans a little bit, but maybe you have a family, small kids. I'll show you the back seat here when I pull up. And I'll show you some more of the features right here. Let's see. All right, so again here, we're gonna back it up. Back it up. All right, reverse. Cameras come on. You hear the sound. I don't know if you can hear it. It goes dong 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 dong. That's your reverse. And you hear the beeping, so that's the parking sensors. All right. Go to park. Cut this bad boy off. And let me put an accessory mode, so show you some of these gauges here. So Nissan, like I said, it's typical. Most cars got these. You got your basically what Nissan calls assist, cruise control, forward collision, all that. Charging, you can set times if you have it plugged up. Your Eco Drive report. If you hit the gauges to the alright, so let me turn this AC off. Alright, so let me close the door. Alright, so right now it shows you the miles. Got 91% battery, 198 miles to go. Not really a lot. When we had a full charge, it was about 220, I think. But here's all your settings. As most Nissans, you should be familiar. But most cars have this: VDC, driver assist, customized, vehicle settings, EV setting, TPMS. You can have that gauge when you're driving. Shows your economy. Navigation as far as north, south, east, west. Your compass. Radio station. Pretty much the main gauges there. You can move that around. Charging time, battery temp, battery capacity. All right, but like I say, the car itself, let me show you. All right, so over here is when you're charging. You do have your heated wheel button, door lock, unlock, heated seats, your ports. But over here, this is for the charger. So no front trunk. But you hit that when you want to charge. And then this will pop up the port here. And then there's your charging ports, depending on what type of charger you're at. This bad boy doesn't have a frunk, but it has a hatch. Oh, actually, let me show you. No frunk, but you got your battery all hooked up here, looking traditional. And then you have trunk. So it's got a decent amount of room. This one has the Bose Active Wave. Decent trunk space. It's cool, it's a hatch, but like I said, back seat, the seat's pushed up a little bit, but where I was sitting as a driver, there's that side, so you can kind of see. All right, so the seats aren't that comfortable, and it's in a raised position. So it's raised. So right now, I'm sitting straight up. There's my head. There's my head again. So yeah, if you're sitting up and you're taller, I'm 5'10", so you're gonna hit, because the seat's raised versus the front seats. I guess give you that elevated SUV type view, but I'm not really too sure about that, because if you're any taller than 5'10", you're probably gonna have problems. And here's behind where I was sitting, which the leg room is decent, but it's gonna be about it. So, but you got some ports in the back. The only other thing is that I'm not sure why it has a hump, because this is not an all-wheel drive or a rear-wheel drive vehicle, but you have the hump. So you're not gonna really be able to get anybody in this middle row. This is a kid or a baby seat, because your feet's gonna be, imagine you being an adult sitting in this. Maybe up here. I guess you can do it for a short distance, but look, your feet are gonna be propped up. And really, it's not enough space, because look, maybe if you're smaller, but I'm not that heavy, about 190. But yeah, like I said, good vehicle for individual, family, a couple, a family with very small kids, and I would say one kid or two small kids, something like that. But you're gonna be hard pressed to fit back here. But yeah, overall drive's good. I like it. I probably would, if, like I said, if this was your one person had this car and another person had a traditional gas type car, I could see it working. Or maybe if you're in the city or something, like I'm talking about city, like you're just commuting around your downtown of a metroplex or something like that. But to be your only car, it's going to be a lifestyle change for you, because you got to find a charger. I would say make sure you have a home or someplace where you can charge it every night, because if you're trying to do it while you're out and about, it's going to take some time to charge, and then also inconvenience a little bit. But overall, I think it's a decent car, man, if you ever just need a commuter. It's not sporty, but it does get up to speed like you saw, but it tapers off. Of course, most electric vehicles taper off over 50 or so, but for the most part, good zip for, like I said, if you're a short commute or a commute and you just need to get from point A to point B. I think it's decent. All right, we're going to show you some other stuff, but that's about it, man. Nissan Leaf. This one is 2021. Like I said, the shape, way better than the previous generation. I'm actually thinking about getting a previous generation one, though, just for a commuter car. And it'll be like my second, third vehicle, so price not bad on those second generations either. They're kind of ugly, but they're around 5,000 maybe. Not too many miles. And I think it would be good as a commuter. But overall, that's it. Nissan Leaf. All right, we out.